I just finished, what's her face? Sri Lakshmi.
Oh, that's a fun fight.
It was an interesting fight. I mean, it's basically just like, is she doing an action? Pick up Vril.
Hit button.
Like literally, like are there Vril on the field? Pick them up. I imagine maybe in the extreme mode, though, you have to designate like a section for everyone because you don't want to pick up each other's Vril. And there'll probably things like we have to leave a couple out there or something like that. But
no. Not use a Vril for mechanics, so you can use it for a worse
the next mechanic. Yeah, there are probably some of that. But although Kyle tells me both of the extreme fights are pretty ballsy too, so.
Alright.
Maybe. We'll see. I like that fight. But yeah, now Nika's getting out. She's like, dude, you gotta hit 70. Like, we gotta start this shit. I'm like, oh yeah. So I guess I better finish that up.
I don't know, if you don't have full 300 yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Who the hell is actually, like, racing right now? It was like Kyoko Star and Nariko Star. They're like, alright, we made 70, and they're only once. No one else races this.
The Xeno Sex guy, he's got all 3 tanks in 70, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, what a beast. I mean, it just doesn't feel like Heaven's Word.
I mean, to be fair, like 700 people watching it last night, so.
It's just like with Heaven's Word.
So did a hot girl, but
yeah.
Well, he's not hot girls.
Yeah.
No, he's not. But I watched his videos like dissecting the 3 tanks, and he does not explain things at all well. Like, it's so bad.
But you get like what I mean, like in Heaven's Word, like everyone was in a dead sprint. Like, oh shit, Alexander's
was
coming.
There?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Dude, I wasn't even reading back then, and I was like, shit, I gotta get there.
I mean, I listened to our first Heaven's Word show, and it's like, I was talking about, like, yeah, this game is so great. I'm already level 57 after the first day. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you blew through it. We all did.
Yeah, like,
I blew through Heaven's Word.
I really do feel like Heaven's Word is so much faster.
Yeah.
To be fair, like, all of us were playing way more.
First day I did 21 hours.
Right, but in 21 hours you were able to get to 57.
Okay, but we didn't have the wall that was Rob on Extreme.
Yeah, sure, we didn't get Rob locked. So I had an unfortunate incident this morning. I woke up feeling drowsier than normal, and was trying to like get up and get ready for the day. And I had an unfortunate zipping incident. I caught myself.
How? You not wearing underwear?
It was through the boxers. Like thin layer boxers. Yeah.
Alright.
It was an unfortunate incident.
It could have been worse then.
It could have been worse. I agree. But at the time, it didn't feel like it could have been worse.
So you feel you pulled a there's something about Mary?
Yes, absolutely. Is that the one where he like, where she like wipes cum in her hair or something like that? Is that that movie?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure.
It's later, but
Well, not that incident, but yes.
No, but he gets himself stuck in his zipper.
Yeah.
And they have to carry him out on a stretcher. Holy fucking hell.
Yeah. It was,
the French the beat.
what?
It's the Frank the beat.
It was the tip of the Frank. Yeah.
I don't know, a little bit of both. It's now 68. What are you?
Yeah,
I just got to the BBC.
Have you done the jumping puzzle yet?
Kugani?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Why the fuck would I ever hate myself enough to say, man, I really don't want to do anything for the next hour and a half.
The Crucible offers a million gills. What?
Did you forget about this?
Why would I think?
Not
Oh,
taken.
for that.
Yeah.
For that I did. Yeah, the Crucible offered a million gills if whoever could climb the fastest. And they ran a race.
Yeah.
That's not a very good reward.
Valmont it means 20. Let's look at the other base out.
should look at the market for it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I love having rooms and everything.
So we got this shit podcast.
Yeah, last night I was coming down to the wire with this, fuck. One of those days where everything just kept popping up and taking away my time.
Well, and if you hadn't volunteered, like I could have stepped in, but I was like, oh no, somebody's got this.
Yeah, no, and I did have it. It was just like, it's gonna be late.
So I would have not streamed otherwise, you know.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I wanted to work on it at like 5, and I ended up working on it at 2 in the morning.
So between the new phone and Pokemon Go Plus, like it's changed my relationship with the game.
I literally just said to my brother as I was leaving, this will change your life. And by change your life, I mean you won't have any more Pokeballs ever again.
Yeah.
It is true. I actually have to buy Pokeballs.
I bought Pokeballs for the first time in like 20 levels.
The thing is, that's Stardust though.
Dude, right? I logged in the other day, I'm like, whoa, I'm up to 40,000 Stardust.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
I'm at almost 50K right now.
Yeah, I bit the bullet and bought a battery for
A replacement battery?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
What did it cost you, like $3?
It was like, there's like only a pack of 4 and it was like $7. It was mostly if I didn't want to look up what kind of battery I needed. And then I bought the battery. The battery sat at my desk for like 3 or 4 days because I couldn't find my screwdriver set that would, open the thing.
Right.
So I yesterday I went and bought a screwdriver set for it. And then I cleaned my room. And guess what I found? Screwdriver set.
Of course.
Never fails. Yeah, just being able to you're driving around normally and it's like 15 miles and under to hit a Pokestop or 25 and under for Pokemon. With this, it's like 30, 35. Like I can hit Pokestops driving 35 in this.
Really?
Yeah. Not all of them, but I can hit them. Like it does happen.
I haven't actually tried the Pokestop or the Poke Plus with my new phone, so I don't know if that changes things.
What new phone did you get?
It's a 8, 7
iPhone?
iPhone, yeah.
My mom and my sister are finally ending their relationship with Apple.
But yeah, which phone did you get? I forgot to ask.
LG G6.
Oh, I had a G5, I think, before I switched to my S7.
I like it.
I love the LG phones, dude. Do they still have that weird button on the back?
Yeah.
They still do that?
Yeah.
No, I loved my LG while I had it. My brother got an S8 yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, literally to play Pokemon Go. I'm like, dude, you're on a Galaxy Avant. You can barely log into the game. You're not going to be able to raid.
That's
You can't do it.
what my S5 was.
Exactly.
Like my S5, it was so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my model. MPQX2LL/A.
Oh, good.
Thanks, Apple.
That's exactly what I wanted to know.
Hey, did you put the subs in the fridge this week?
Yeah?
Because like 2 days later, I found my sub just laying on the table, and I was like, oh well, I guess I'm not eating
I'm
it.
sorry.
That's all right.
Robbie brings in the subs, so I just kind of assume he puts them in the fridge because that's the logical thing to do. But apparently not. And by the way, since Robbie's not here today, I bought you a sub. So thank you. Sweet.
So yeah, for FEC today, we're talking about weird collector's editions.
Yeah.
So I figured that'll give us kind of like some framing for how we want to talk about them on Checkpoint this week. Because I know we're going to try to do the Price is Right game.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a discussion about games that like it would have fit in so well to this documentary about games that have been on the brink and have come back, because it's usually like once a game starts down the path, like it doesn't come back.
That's true.
Between 14 and Pokemon Go, we've kind of seen it happen twice, but I couldn't think of any other like super good examples to use.
I don't know. I feel like Pokemon Go is like, because, I mean, raid participation, I've seen a big drop in. I've seen, you know, like, I can't reliably get 50 fucking coins out of the gyms every day. So it's like there's definitely a lot of fall off since the initial release. And I think you need to look at Pokemon Go's continuing development sort of like an MMO receiving patches. Like, yeah, that was a good patch and people were into it for a minute and then they check back out again.
Well, it's because, like, after you do your gym battling and stuff, like, raids you only do basically once a day unless you want to spend real money. For what? 1 rare candy and 4 golden raspberries for a tier 4 gym?
Yeah, that's pretty frustrating. Like,
Yeah, I had
row.
I had a Tyranitar just shaft me the other day.
Really?
It was 2 golden raspberries, 1 rare candy, 16 revives on a Tyranitar.
I did a T2 yesterday where I got nothing but revives.
Come on, Niantic, let me craft like 10 revives into a max revive. Let me Final Fantasy 8 this.
Or just let me sell my items I don't use so I can buy, like, Pokeballs. That's all I want to do is buy the basic fusion. Instead of dropping this stuff, let me turn it into Pokemon. That's all I want.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, right? I mean, the whole game is centered around Pokeballs.
Right.
You can't do anything if you don't have Pokeballs. Unless you want.
Either that or let me set Pogo Plus to throw grades.
Oh,
Good luck
please.
with that.
Kyle got the off-brand one that like auto catches for you.
Like the gotcha or whatever?
Yeah, that one. And it has some neat stuff to it. Like you can set it to like not capture dupes. So like it'll only catch like shit that's not in your decks already.
Feel like Niantic's gonna put the kibosh on that.
And don't worry, he said it sucks anyway. So
I'm gonna say that's like file or something. That's gonna get you slash Pokemon or something.
get the slash Pokemon. So my correct thing with these slash Pokemon, you can't transfer them.
You
and
can't-
You can't evolve them.
You can transfer them, but you don't get candy.
Okay. I wanted it that you couldn't transfer them. I want them to be an eternal spot in your deck or in your bag that's taken up.
Okay, so here's my question: if Niantic can tell like what Pokemon are clearly spoofed,
Yeah.
then why don't they just go the extra step and just ban that account?
I think that's kind of like been the fun of how they've handled it, is that they don't just ban you. They punish you in other ways.
Yeah, because like it's not really doing that much active damage to the rest of the game as long as trading's not part of the game.
Right. And if they, like, you also can look at it this way, by putting a slash through it, that person may not just up and leave the game, they may continue playing. Whereas if you ban the account, they're gone.
Good.
That's true.
You're not, I mean, there's an element of that, you'd be right. Or just good, get out of here. But, like you say, what they're doing isn't so, like, horribly detrimental to the game that, like...
But what about this poor cancer kid who's in bed all day and the only way he can play Pokemon Go is by spoofing?
Good fuck, Cancer Kid.
Maybe Pokemon Go
Maybe
is
buy
for you,
Pokemon
Cancer
Sun.
Kid.
Yeah. Go play a fucking Pokemon game.
It's like, you get Sun and Moon, there's been 12 other games that you can play?
Plus, he has to spend like a ton of time in hospitals anyway, which has tons of gyms and stops. Go fuck yourself. I don't buy that for a second.
Get a nurse to go take your phone downstairs and spin the stop.
the
Wheel your little ass around in that wheelchair that they have you in.
Man, the Genesis Hospital only has one gym in the entire hospital. And
It's because you live in Flint.
Well, no, this is the one in Grand Blanc. This is like...
Grand Blanc has like 12 people who live there.
Can,
It's my cousin, his family, and like one other group.
Nika had this wonderful moment of like being so self-unaware. She's doing the last couple of quests, and she's like, I don't understand the people in Little Alamigo why they don't just leave. Like, you have an opportunity to like give them a chance to go back to Alamigo, and most of them are just like, no, I'll just stay here, and they're tense. I'm like, Nika, you grew up in Flint, didn't you? She's like, yeah. I'm like,
You grew up in Flint?
yeah,
Really?
in the Flint suburbs, yeah.
Huh.
And I'm just like, analogy? Like what? Like, they poison the river and people still don't leave? Like, what the fuck? They literally pulled an FF6.
To be fair, Nika also did leave Flint, so from her perspective, she's like, I left, why wouldn't they? Crazy bastards.
That's actually kind of what she said.
Oh.
She was like, and that's actually a real thing. Like in a small town, there's like people who just like refuse to leave. Like,
Well, it's like, I never wanted to leave
my
where I grew up.
Yeah.
I never wanted to leave. Then again,
That's all I could think about
was
was
the fuck out of this city.
Yeah, like that's all the fuck I can think of. Like I could think about when I was a kid was
Yeah.
how do I get as far away from here as I can? And then I only went to Mount Pleasant because I was sad.
How much of a step up was it?
Oh.
Yeah, what the fuck's in Mount Pleasant?
The cabin.
Casino.
Learned a lot about people.
Your favorite. We've got a couple of news stories today that are so good. And including one I forgot to put on that I have to put on still. Have you seen the VR experience for Dead or Alive Street Beach Volleyball that's happening? Oh. Oh my god.
So yeah, I definitely have learned like the regret of looking at your journal of what you missed.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Because like the thing is I've become actually accustomed to like while I'm around here, like I'll use Pogo Plus just if I don't have the opportunity to have the app open and be looking at it. Fucking CP126 Lapras. Just fucking Lapras candy right there for me.
Yep.
Gone. Bye bye.
I know.
Don't think of it as candy lost. Think of it as 25 XP gain.
I think of it as a Pokeball loss. Like that's honestly when it doesn't catch, that's my biggest annoyance is I'm like, motherfucker. Like I only have 5 of them.
Yep. Man, you got like a beehive forming out here, dude. There's wasps all over there.
Where?
Like right at the top there where that you just saw them fly out.
Yeah.
There's like right at the top there's a bunch of wasps that have been hanging out over there since I got here.
I don't see evidence of a nest outside of this phase. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah, though. At first, like, yeah, I lost the Lapras and I was bummed out about that. But now,
If you're driving, that's one thing. I was just sitting around here.
right, like
You know what I
could
mean?
have caught it.
Yeah. Like if I just opened the motherfucking
Okay,
thing.
but you weren't going to open the app.
That's true.
So instead of
Yeah.
losing a Lapras, because you never would have got that Lapras in the first place, instead you're trading a Pokeball for 25 XP.
Not a great trade.
I mean, think of all the Pokeballs that you throw at Pokemon that don't catch. Those are 0 XP.
It's true. So I'm trying to figure this out. When I press the button, is each white beep of it one Pokeball expended trying to catch?
No.
No, that's a shake.
That's a shake.
So does it only throw
One.
then? Okay.
One.
And it's either caught or it's gone.
Yep.
Okay.
It's binary.
That helps me a lot.
So like when you can open up the app because you can throw more, but it's
Right.
like if I know I'm just walking to my car, I'm just boop 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 boop. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's fucking great for driving around. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Although I have to wonder though, like, is there a certain distance that it gets from when you hit it where it'll just error? Like it'll
Both
just
stops?
No, not
Like
stops.
if you're driving far enough, from what I noticed, I think it was that case before, but I think they fixed it so now you can just cruise and be like, half a mile away and you can still catch it.
I swear, my thing will try to catch 2 at a time. Because so I'm driving up to the mall yesterday, right? And right before I get to the mall, I have 5 in a row that fail by the vibrate. So I get there, I'm like, wow, 5 in a row failed. That sucks. So I go to check what failed, and my last 5, there was 3 catches, 2 failures. And I'm like, and the only thing I can think of, because sometimes like I'll press the button and it'll still continue doing like the vibrate like there's something there. So I'll hit it again and then it'll stop. I'm like, is it trying to catch 2 at the same time?
That's weird.
Yeah. The only thing I truly wish I could change about this would be to make it prioritize Pokestops over Pokemon.
You can.
Really?
Okay.
Go
well,
in.
You can make it so it ignores Pokemon,
Right.
not prioritize.
Oh,
Right.
I want to prioritize them.
You want to hit the Pokestop first because that goes quick, and then try to
And
catch
then
the
hit
Pokemon.
That's what I
'cause that
want.
takes 10 seconds.
Exactly. But if
Yeah.
I go past the Pokestop and it tries to catch a Pokemon, there's no way I'm hitting that Pokestop.
That's true. And pretty much every stop has Pokemon around it.
Right.
I found that it's not terribly good for stop hitting unless I'm like actually driving. Like if
Yeah.
I'm going out driving for the purpose of hitting stops, I do it by hand.
Yeah.
'Cause I hit way more. But if I'm just out driving going somewhere,
Yeah.
I'll keep it in my hand, put it in stop mode only, and hit it when it vibrates, and if I get it, that's great. Most of the time I don't though.
One stupid quirk I noticed that I'm annoyed at is that if you are in the app trying to catch a Pokemon, it won't register anything until you're out of the Pokemon catch screen.
Really?
Yeah. I tried that one day going up and down Flint, downtown.
Dude, I think you just keep seeing the one wasp.
Just that one guy?
Yeah, it's just. I think it's just the one.
Earlier I saw 3 at the same time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't just the same wasp, but
But mirrored?
you were hallucinating?
He used some Naruto.
No, I think there is a
ninjutsu.
gas leak at my work, because I swear to God, 2 shifts in a row, like about 4 hours in, I've started to hallucinate shit. And it's been freaking me out.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
Yeah, and it's not like crazy hallucinations, but it was like I'd be sitting there and like suddenly
Who just said my name?
I hear all this crazy like crackling in the lighting system, and then I hear like tapping on glass and shit like that. I'm like, I'm fucking hallucinating shit.
No, it's ghosts.
Or yeah, well, here's the thing. Like, I've worked there now for 3 years, and I've never had anything like this happening before. So unless we've disturbed some ancient Indian burial ground that I don't know about.
One of your customers got really upset, and they put a curse on you.
Damn. These bitches wouldn't let me return this shit game.
What happens when you fuck with planeswalkers?
I would totally see a Magic player being petty and shitty and trying to hex us or some shit. I could totally see that. Fuck Magic players.
Better hope you have hexproof.
I see what you did there.
Boo. A boo 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 boo.
Hexproof was one of those abilities that like I wasn't playing when it was introduced, and when someone explained to me what Hexproof was, I'm like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea? Then when I heard Infect for the first time, I'm like, what? Infect puts poison counters on your targets. It brings back poison counters, but now it's just 1 poison counter for every damage it does.
Oh.
So unlike the olden days where you could poke someone for like 12, but it would do 1 poison counter damage, that would be 12 poison counters, and they lose.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's still dominant in the one of the metas because it's busted. Oh good, I can Might Evoke my 2/2 and hit you for 9 poison counters on turn 2. Yeah. shines are fucking disappointing. Except for the Gyarados. I have all my shiny Gyarados yesterday.
Nice.
400. 60 kilometers walked on that Magikarp.
What I'm doing right now is
How's
I'm in the
Sizer
process
treating you?
of walking Edens. Just to turn them into Umbreons and Espeons. Because Umbreon, we're going to need solid dark attackers or Mewtwo.
Yeah, but why not Tyrannotars?
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
just crunch.
Yeah, he has bite.
okay, so if you have 5 Tyranitar, fine. Do you have 5 Tyranitar?
I've got 4.
I've got.
well,
You
fuck
have
you.
4? Fuck you.
I've caught 3 in raids.
That's the thing, dude. I can't get anyone to come. Like every T-Tar raid I go to, there's no one.
Yeah.
No one. And I don't feel like driving out to fucking 14 and Hayes. Like,
Yeah.
that's where all of those fucking Discord people are. Like,
Yeah,
they're
there's
all in the.
It's the Southeast Oakland chat.
Yeah,
and that's
fuck
mine.
all that, dude. Like, that's fucking stupid.
Because I want a T-Tar raid here near me.
There was one yesterday that popped at 9 in the morning.
Wow.
I'm not going to get up at 9 in the morning.
How's Machamp treating you?
Machamp is a
Machamp is
fucking.
what I'm currently pumping up.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
And the thing is I've had 2 Machokes pop on me and like tons of Machops. So I've been getting great candy.
Nice.
That and Geodudes. Like I've been pumping up my goal and pretty respectful.
Karate chop and submission.
Yeah, double fighting moveset.
Mine's got low kicks, dynamic punch.
I'll tell you
That's awesome.
I'll tell you who the fucking VIP in that is. Fucking Sizer.
Yeah.
Sizer.
I've been seeing him use his attacker a lot.
Bro, Sizer is ridiculous. Sizer's a fucking monster. I do.
Sides or spade.
Yeah. What?
Sides or spade.
Yeah. Well, that's how I mark anything with perfect IDs.
Oh, with spade?
Yeah. I only have a few of them. I have a Paris, Sizer,
But Nidoking is...
Magneton.
That thing is just such garbage. He's barely cresting 2100.
Is that okay?
Nidoking.
That sucks.
But seriously, now I'm like I'm not sure what to do with my Stardust allocation because like I hatched a fucking Chansey for 31 candy yesterday. 31.
Hey, does your guys' Pogo Plus like disconnect a ton?
Every hour.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how long it is?
Exactly 1 hour, and then also when it airs.
Okay.
And also just when it sucks.
Yeah, I noticed that like whenever I go to one of these raids, like 18 people, I cannot keep my Pogo Plus connected.
Why do you need Pogo Plus connected from here?
Yeah,
Because usually like I'll like just be driving there and I'll be hitting it while I'm going, and then I'll get there and it'll disconnect.
So I have 3
Yeah, this is my
Pokemon
attacker
in
right
gyms
now.
right now. I have a Miltank, a Ditto, and an Espeon.
Dude, my favorite thing to put in gyms right now is Ursaring. Just because when you see an Ursaring in a gym, it's just like, like all pissed off. Ursaring's so much fun.
Let's see. I got some stuff Sunday. Yesterday. Last I checked, I was holding 11.
Yeah, my Machamp has counter and close combat.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Machamp is the best attacker for like 3 of the tier 4s. So.
Yeah, it's. I'm holding down 7 right now. I've got. Kabutops, Dragonite, Gyarados, Kabutops, Executor, Rhydon, and that's it.
Like, I don't want to put good Pokemon in gyms anymore, because it'll just take them that much longer for them to get kicked out.
Dude,
If I had something 300 CP, I'd drop that in the gym.
I put 2 things in gyms. Either Ursaring if I have it because it's funny, or a Pokemon that when I loot, when it goes out, I can just grind it into Slurry because I'm not wasting a potion and healing it back up. Those are the only 2 things I put in gyms.
Dude, how are you guys having that much problem with restoratives?
I mean, I don't, but I also,
I do.
you know,
Shit, I don't ever pull Restoratives out of stops anymore.
What?
I pull Pokeballs and nothing else. The only restorative I pull out of...
I wish I could pull Pokeballs. Are you kidding me?
The only restorative I pull out of Pokestops Revives. That's it. I have 190 Revives.
Yo, okay. I have 106 Super Potions, 71 Hyper Potions, 103 Max Potions, 181 Revives. That's not necessary. And 36 Max Revives.
Like,
36.
Like seriously.
here, this trip, 20 potions.
What are you burning your potions on?
Nothing. I use them when I fight or do raids. And that's all I use them on. And I just never get it. I have 20 potions, 1 Hyper Potion, 7 Max Potions, 92 Revives now, and 3 Max Revives.
How many would you keep before the gym?
Super Potions probably 50. Hyper Potions up to 100. Max Potions up to... Well, I didn't have Max Potions up to 100. That's one of my newer.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Because I have all... Because I just toss... all I toss is potions. And revives if they're getting too...
I toss Revives and I'll toss, like... Geez, I don't even throw my berries away anymore. I can just spend them in gyms.
I mean, I don't throw potions away anymore either, just regular potions, because I just use those up first, and if I actually come up across the item cap, then I'll throw them away. But
See,
I have 1,500 items.
Yeah,
I have 13.
Like,
yeah, but like when it would take you like 90 seconds per potion to apply.
Oh.
Your phone was so
Yeah.
bad.
90 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is tap, 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 and that's 4 potions.
Oh my god, no.
Mine was
Okay, well, yeah, fair enough then.
I was walking through downtown Boston like 2 days ago, and
like it was just fucking stupid, dude.
there was a blue gym that had 6 like strong Pokemon in it.
Yeah.
Wow. Some people actually put like a really good lineup in here, and a guy was like whittling it down slowly, and I sat there watching him for like 20 minutes, like whittling down this lineup until he had them all at like the bare minimum CP, and I'm like, I got 6 golden raspberries. All 6 of them back up to full power.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Fuck you. Dude.
Oh, it felt so good. I sat there just waiting for him to whittle it down all the way before golden razzing them all back up.
You get the same amount of badge XP for golden raspberries as you do regular berries, right?
I don't think so. I get more.
How much do you get?
I got 30 a pop, I think.
30?
And the nab berries, I've noticed only give me 10.
All berries give you that,
Oh.
except for golden.
Oh.
Yeah, I have 177 max potions, 219 revive, and 63 max revive.
Wait, say that again?
177 max potion,
Okay.
and then 219 revive, and 63 max revive.
Yeah, I do not understand how you and Robbie are struggling with inventory. I like...
And it's just restorative. Like, that's the only thing I struggle with.
Dude, I feel like I'll get some spins that are nothing but potions.
I'll get that occasionally, but it's 3 potions.
By the way, guys, I have only 2 raspberry and 3 midnight berry. So I went on a berry spree, and now I don't know. I still have 65 pinat berries, but that's because I refuse to spend those.
So I have 109 Pokeballs. I just bought 100 Pokeballs. 99 Great Balls, 98 Ultra Balls, 124 Raspberries, 31 Nanabs, 108 Nanabs, and 27 Golden Balls.
Oh my god. I bought 200
27 golden ras? They've been using them? I have 49. I've used maybe 1 or 2 in a gym.
Yeah, I've used maybe 1 or 2 in a gym. A couple if I'm like in a hurry and I just want to catch the raid Pokemon and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I'll Golden Razz them.
Yes, Miro.
10 rare candy is what I'm sitting on.
I bought 200 Pokeballs yesterday. I have 28.
Yeah, you guys, you can't go and buy Pokeballs. That's the best advice because, like, it's good to have them. Don't get me wrong, but you just burn through them too quickly with your Pokeballs.
But it's so much Stardust.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really the thing is that I'm catching them for Stardust, not even XP. I did an XP marathon yesterday. I'm literally halfway at 32.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have gone from just past level 30 to almost 30.
Let me tell you something, okay? Like, the amount of Magnemites that pop around here is, like, not even a fucking joke. I had 350 total Magnemite candy, that I evolved all of it down to 8 candy. I'm back up to 150 today. It's the Stardust.
That's $8 though for Pokeballs.
Yeah, but why do you have to say that?
Guys,
Don't
just
put it in real
Now
life.
I'm aware of it
Yeah.
next time I
just-
do it. Think about it this way: if you buy $100 worth of Pokecoins, it's not $8.
To be fair, I did take like an hour and a half last night after I stopped streaming to go around and hit stops, and I burned all of those ones.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you rather do? Work for an hour or buy Pokeballs? That's roughly equivalent.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Would you rather just drive up and down your Pokestop lane for an hour?
That's work for half an hour for me. Thank you.
How nice for you.
I mean, if we're splitting hairs,
I have slightly higher acre.
Yeah. So I have to work 6 days this week.
why would you do that?
Including 2 days where I only have to work 3 hours. What a fucking waste of a shift.
That's why.
Yeah, my boss fucking sucks. Like, because someone's off this week. So basically, this week is Magic pre-release, right? But it was
How does
supposed to be-
someone get Magic pre-release week off?
Because it was originally next week, and Wizards kicked up the date about a month ago and didn't send us an email.
What did?
So we had someone was taking off the last week of this month and the first week of this month. And we're like, that's fine. Magic pre-release is the middle week, and I'm gone the third week for Pokemon Go Festival. But whatever, it's fine. And then we get into this week, and someone comes in like, hey, like, sign up for pre-release next week. And we're like, well, no, 2 weeks. Like, no, next week. So we looked it up. And I'm like, oh, fuck you, Wizards. So yeah, someone is off on pre-release week.
You could throw this out there. You could probably make a lot more money and have a lot less stress with these deliveries.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I've never considered it until recently, where I'm like, you know what? Maybe Chris is onto something with this.
Okay. Well, on average, I make $8. I mean, on an average day, I make $8 an hour untaxed from tips alone.
Untaxed. Wow.
I mean, depends on where you work, but
Sure.
I mean, my employer doesn't force you to report it.
Yeah.
So, like, I made $2.94 in tips 1 week, $3.37 in 1 week, $3.18 in 1 week. This week I made
How many hours is
$2.87.
that?
Usually I get about anywhere from 30 to 35 hours.
That's not bad. Untaxed too. Like, fuck.
That's just tip. That doesn't include my roughly $200 check.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God. What am I doing with my life? Oh my God.
And it depends where you go. Little Caesars, you're an independent contractor, so you get to keep all of the delivery charge, which is usually $3 to $5 depending. I work at Jets, and Little Caesars doesn't pay you hourly, but you get all of the delivery charge. If you work at Jets or Hungry Howie's, you do work hourly, so you get like maybe $1 for per delivery for like mileage and stuff. But you also always have your check to follow.
We're gonna start a new segment called Chris Gives Joe career advice.
I mean,
Dude, fuck this. Like, it's weird. Like, my job is so weird because, like, on weeks where my hours are normal, it's fine. Like, I don't work tons of hours. The hours I work are pretty decent. But lately, I've had to work so many fucking extra hours that I've not agreed to take.
and here's the
Like,
other.
my boss forgot at some point that I'm supposed to be part-time. Because, like literally, when I agreed to continue working on that part-time, it was like 22 hours a week. I'm like, that's fine, I can do that. And most weeks I'm up to like 34. I'm like, okay, this is not part-time work anymore. I guess legally it is.
Well, you know, legally, it doesn't matter if you're full-time or part-time if the company you work for has 150 employees. thing is some pizza places are really like shitholes where like manager sucks and you're trash and blah blah blah. Obviously don't work for those places. Those places, like all the places I worked for, everyone smokes weed, so everyone's chill, and everyone's a nerd. So
Oh, yeah.
it's
So you just have to drive? Do you actually have to make pizza?
no, I do have to make, well, I do work inside also
Yeah.
when there's no deliveries. But on a pretty decent weekday, I do, like I'm out of the store probably 80% of the time. And the stuff, when I'm in the store, I'm usually just doing stupid shit, washing dishes, folding glasses.
Basically stuff that's that you don't have to like swap in and like scrub up and shit. Like I assume you have to like wash your hands real thoroughly before you work on pizza. Never mind, I don't want to know. Never mind.
Oh, on pizzas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
They have you do the menial tasks basically.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not, well, you don't scrub too hard, but you wash your hands.
Yeah.
Right. That doesn't really matter anyway, because it gets cooked anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
You wear gloves for salad, right?
We're gonna end this video with a cat in a bag.